Okay. When we get to Molly. Austin, Lily, Claire, Molly, Anna. Okay? All right, so it is this time for me to try and pronounce all of y'all's names. Bear with me. This time, wait, I need, where's, oh, look, Miss Barron's right here. Miss Barron, I need you up here. Can you stand and hand diplomas?
Further their academic and athletic
careers. Okay, y'all are not going to take it out of her hand. You're just going to act like you're getting
impact upon their teams, and the legacy they leave behind is important to their own success, but also to the hopes, goals, preparation, and team harmony of future teams and players. Your name and photo will join our Next Level board in the lobby. President and head of school, Dr. Larry Peavy, sends his best and congratulations, but it has a prior commitment with the graduation speaker, and quite frankly, this is the first and only one he's ever missed, and he sends his condolences to you for that. I will introduce each athlete in alphabetical order. The athlete will come forward to the table, bring your nameplate and your school plate. The coach will come up and share 1 to 2 minutes about the athlete, and then the athlete will have a minute or so to share as well. We'll take a photo up here on stage with the athlete. When it's all done, we'll take a photo with all 12 athletes up here. And then athletes, family and friends, we have 4 different places that you are welcome to take photos together. Have all of your college memorabilia with you and take as many photos as you would like. First up is Adriana Alayanik, basketball, Lawrence University Vikings.
Oh man, I have to find my eyes. Well, anyone who knows Adriana, they know her character. So we're not going to talk a lot about that aspect of her, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about Adriana Alayanik that I've come to know in the last few years, and we'll talk about the 3 things that she possesses that are crucial to success in life. 1, Adriana is the creator of her inspired life as it is today as a college-bound student athlete. 2, it was produced through the miracle of persistence. You may not know that about her. And she is not frightened by the challenges of reality. You see, Adriana, she desired guidance and direction, and she was never idle upon receiving that. Even struggling at times with self-confidence, she was never a thought for her to give up. She has endured what I like to call a joyful endurance. She's absolutely a delight to coach. She was a great teammate and a positive influence in any environment you put her in. Yes, her talent, her discipline, her integrity will be her contribution to Lawrence University. I believe that she will take that place, that time, that people, and she will make a better place, a better time, and a better people, just as she's done here at Tallulah Falls. And with God's help, I am absolutely positive she will find a way or she will make one. Congratulations, Adriana. Very proud of you.
I would first like to thank my family who was who were willing to and able to send me here, especially my parents. Then I would like to thank my team for making these 2 years amazing. And of course, I owe a big thank you to my coach who positively impacted my development on and off the court. There's many more people that I would like to thank and that made all of this possible, but the last thing I want to say is don't ever underestimate yourself and don't ever think you can do something, because there's always a place for everyone who's willing to try and work hard for it. Woo!
Next up is Austin Ball, soccer, and Belmont Abbey University Crusaders.
Good afternoon. It's an honor to reflect and reminisce on the remarkable journey and TFS career of Austin Ball. His list of achievements reads like a testament to his dedication, skill, and passion for the game. Two-time Region Player of the Year, two-time All-State, and thrice All-Region, Austin's name is etched in the school's athletic history. But Austin's impact extends far beyond the numbers on a stat sheet. His leadership and character have been the bedrock of our team, guiding us through victories and defeats alike. Since his freshman year, Austin has been a beacon of inspiration, embodying the ethos of hard work and perseverance. Austin didn't just accumulate accolades. He absorbed wisdom and knowledge from seniors before him, shaping himself into the leader he is today. His journey wasn't just about personal success, but about lifting his teammates, fostering a sense of unity and camaraderie that defines our squad. And now, Austin, as you embark on the next chapter of your career at Belmont Abbey, we know that you will carry the torch of leadership with you. Your presence in the locker room, unwavering commitment to excellence will undoubtedly leave an indelible mark on your new team. On behalf of all of us, I want to express my deepest gratitude for the impact you've had on our program. Thank you for your tireless dedication, for believing in the vision that we set forth, and for inspiring us all to strive for greatness. As you venture into this new chapter, remember this. Success is not just measured in goals scored or victories won, but in the lives you touch and the legacy you leave behind. So as you step onto the field of your future endeavors, carry with you the lessons learned here, your friendships forged, and the memories made. Congratulations, Austin, and best of luck in all your future endeavors.
If y'all know me, you know my younger self would be shocked that I'm not playing for Clemson soccer or maybe on Barcelona with Messi. But aside from that, I want to thank my parents for the sacrifice they constantly make for me. The midweek late night drives and the weekend drives to any state but Georgia. I also want to thank my coaches for believing in me and working to make me my best self. Coach Still for giving me the chance to succeed in high school and grow as a leader. I also want to thank my teammates for pushing me, and I hope everyone knows the future of TFS soccer is bright. The brotherhood that the TFS soccer team has formed is unmatched in an atmosphere that everyone should strive for. I want to thank Coach Keating for giving me the ability to play in college soccer, and most importantly, I want to thank the Lord for the blessing and the ability to play soccer every day. Thank you, Tualatin Falls Athletics, and go Crusaders.
Try this a little bit different. See if this will help out. So, Makai Edgecombe is going to Mars Hill. to compete for the Mars Hill University Lions. Makai leaves with the number 7 best shot put and number 7 best discus throw on the famed TFS legacy list. Every team needs someone to bring the emotion, the passion, thank you, Coach Pollock, the mudita of celebrating others' success, all the while seeking to be their best. And that's Makai. He and Sam in a day were the elder throwers who pushed each other. They corrected each other, they coached each other. And I know this one's a little bit different for you, Makai. Ever since your parents held you in their arms on the couch watching Usain Bolt anchor the 4x1 relay in London, Makai dreamed of anchoring the throwers relay. He had that opportunity at the Stevens County meet, and I pulled up that video today of him sprinting across with that baton overhead and the whole stadium going wild. Profound is seen in its simplicity. Makai leaves a legacy of passion. He's best seen in this motion after a good throw. He gets that good throw, and that finger is a flicking, and everybody else around there knew that Makai had a good throw. But he had the same passion when a throw didn't go right. He actually used that emotion to be more determined to get the next thing right. Congratulations, Makai, on earning the privilege of competing for the Lions of Mars Hill, and we wish you the very best as you infuse your energy into your new team.
Thank you, Coach Neil, but I want to firstly give all the glory to God, because without him giving me the best mommy in the world or the best brother in the world to push me to where I am, to help me become the person that I am today, I wouldn't be nowhere. Without her truly pushing me to give it my all, who would I be? I want to thank my coaches, friends, and teammates that helped me get where I need to be also. Thank you, Coach Neil especially, and Coach D, for pushing me on the field and off the field. Coach D in the weight room. I love you, Coach D. I want to finally thank Mars Hill University for seeing the potential in me and allowing me to show my talent at the collegiate level. Go Lions.
Next up is Ariel Kelsick, tennis, East Stroudsburg University Warriors.
First of all, congratulations to Makai. I know he practiced the shot put a lot because we heard it at the tennis court every time. So good work on that. Well, it's an honor for me to have the opportunity to say a few words about Ariel. It's kind of difficult to explain the impact that she has had on our tennis program and will have for years to come. She has been the leader of the most successful tennis programs we've had ever here, and I think that says something about her. To give you some numbers to kind of explain the impact a little bit, first of all, she's 30 wins total, which is in 2 years, is tied for the school record with her teammate, Jada Lee. During that time, she only lost 2 matches, so she was 30-2 in matches. Within that 30-2 record, she was 60 wins and 4 losses in sets. So to give you an idea of the kind of dominance that she displayed, almost exclusively at the #1 singles position, she was also the 2-time region player of the year. But it goes beyond the numbers that she put up as a tennis player here. She is extremely dedicated and a hard worker on the tennis court. She is not at all outspoken, but she is very much a quiet leader, and she's willing to challenge her teammates and correct them when it is necessary. And we saw that on a number of occasions. She always encouraged her teammates when she wasn't playing in a match. And I know that's the case even though we couldn't hear her sometimes. Her lips were moving, so she was saying words for sure. She's not a very loud person. Ariel always set the standard for her teammates and the other players in the program. But I think, excuse me, what makes Ariel so special is not her tennis ability, it's who she is as a person. She may be a better person than she is a tennis player, and I think that speaks volumes. She's kind, she's compassionate, she's caring, she's serious about whatever endeavor she undertakes, but she's also a person of integrity. We are extremely proud to honor her today, but I can say that it has been my honor to have been called her coach the last 2 years. Ariel, best wishes for your success at the next level, and I have no doubt that you will make TFS Tennis proud. Thank you.
First, I'd like to thank Coach Cox for that amazing address. I really appreciate it. Getting to this point has not been a linear journey for me, but it has been a rewarding one. I cannot give enough thanks to the people who have helped me to build this foundation that I can now continue to grow. I'd like to thank my family for all their sacrifices and all the lessons that they've taught me along the way. My beloved friends, for being great people. My teammates, shout out to Jada for spending extra hours with me. My dedicated coaches at home, Cordell and Alice Williams, if they're watching, as well as the coaches here who have opened up their team to me. The community at TFS has been a great place to continue to grow my skills and my academics so that I can now get closer to where I need to be. The support has been endless. I'm beyond grateful to continue my academic and athletic career at the next level, and thank you again to everyone who has helped me get here.
Coach Carnes, did you want to say anything? No, you're good. Okay.
Next up is Sam Ketch, track and field, going to Davidson College. So as I said earlier about Sam, he's the #1 thrower all time in TFS history. He's got the school record in the discus. He's #3 in the shot put. He scored more state points than any thrower in a season or a career. But I think the thing that I'll always remember about Sam is a couple of adversities that he went through and the way that he handled it. One of which was when he was a junior last year in the shot put, and he had 3 foul throws at the region meet and then didn't advance to the state meet. Pretty devastating as an athlete, okay? And he took about 5 minutes, literally, about 5 minutes, walked away, composed himself, came over and helped a day to go on and be the region champion. That's the kind of person that Sam is. Sam had a meet this year where he had 3 foul throws. You'd never know it afterwards, because he treated each throw like life itself. You're not guaranteed anything in life, and that's what Sam lives by. The thing that I also remember, and his teammates will remember, especially in the throws, is how tight-knit they were. Other than our string of girls in relays over the years, he and the throwers, the tight-knit unity that they showed. I've never seen at Tallulah Falls in my 25 years where kids were so accountable to each other. They could say anything. They didn't take it personal. They received the correction, and then from there, they went on and grew and got better. They were each other's best friends out there, and they were each other's best celebrators out there. And so I honor you for that more than any thrill that you've ever had. But I also do want to point out, when it came down to the state meet, Sam always came through. Congratulations, Sam.
First, I would just like to thank all my coaches over the years, Coach Pollock, Coach H, Coach D, Coach Cole, Coach Johnston, Coach Tilley, Coach Cox, Coach Stanley, and Coach K. I want to especially thank Coach Coleman. Coach Coleman taught me more than how to run plays or get back on defense. Coach Coleman taught me things about my life, hard work, commitment that I will never forget. He helped form me into the athlete and person I am now. The last coach I would like to thank is Coach Neal. Coach Neal coached me for 6 years. He helped me grow as an athlete, man, and teammate. My best memories with Coach Neal are actually nowhere near a check, whether it was the Grand Canyon trip, riding the buses to state, coffee shop runs at the end of the season, or running into him in the weight room. Coach Neal consistently put me in positions to grow and figure things out. Without Coach Neal's commitment to me, there's no way I would be able to standing in front of you today. Watching my parents work constantly growing up to provide for me and my siblings showed me early in life what hard work was. My parents are by far the two hardest working people I've ever met in my life, and without their continued hard work and sacrifice, I would never have been able to chase my dreams. Lastly, I'd like to give all glory to God. There's no limits to where faith can take you. Believing, praying, and striving for something is all someone needs to jumpstart their life.
Next up is Henry Rickman, swimming, and Piedmont University.
So I'm pretty honored to speak about Henry today. It's great to be around all the next level athletes, class of 2024, so thanks for the opportunity. One of the simple coaching metrics we have is we learn through observation. You can learn a lot through observing others, their mistakes. So I'm going to take a little opportunity to observe you, Henry, and my observations of you over the past years. I'll be kind. He came to us as a very exuberant, thin kid and wanted to swim. And of course, we're always taking swimmers, right? Yes, his stroke was sloppy, but he had a desire to work. And for me, that's all I need in the chemistry set. Through the years, we always try to get to the state meet. That's the pinnacle, the state meet, and oftentimes you'll get to that state meet through the relay first. And Henry tried and tried, and almost in the middle of high school, we were like, oh, he's going to get there. So his junior year, he was really dedicating himself and falling a little short. The team dynamics were a little different. We had this wonderful pool I don't know if any of you heard about, which totally upset our team dynamics and what we were doing. There was a little bit of entitlement going on in the pool and this great facility. And I watched Henry pull along some individuals that had a little senioritis. So he wrapped his arms around a teammate that was struggling, already moving on with his life, but still a part of the team. And we've all been in places where we're maybe in two places. They had a great season, finished it out, and it was really great to watch Henry push in as a leader. It was his turn his senior year. Henry did a lot of observing. He would observe people's strokes. He would ask all the time, what can I do, coach? About middle of the year, he was 0.01 second away from an individual cut that he's worked really hard to get. Maybe twice, Henry, I don't know. It was kind of heart-wrenching. He got committed to Piedmont College, and I think it kind of set in that was his journey. That was kind of it, and he kind of flipped it into neutral for 2 weeks and was going to coast. And I think Henry realized at that point that he was being observed. And from that point, he came back and rededicated himself. We even found a new stroke, sprint freestyle, the best stroke, by the way. And he went in and leaned in, and to the young swimmers, he became that leader. So he drug himself through, and all I can say is I couldn't be prouder of that. You open up the keys to humanity there, Henry, when you're able to pull other people through their dark times, when you're able to be a leader. Whenever you hang up that bathing suit, you are going to be who you're left with. And I couldn't be happier for that. He went on to swim the 4x4, which was my favorite to watch. The last event, a lot of people have already left. And when he was with his younger teammates, he anchor-legged and got home, and I'm not ashamed to say that he openly wept. So it's not over. You're going to Teddy Geyer and Piedmont College. I couldn't be prouder of that. Very talented. We look for great things from you, Henry. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be with you.
I'd like to thank the many coaches that have been with me throughout my time at Tallulah. Coach Susan, Coach Rachel, Coach Wyatt, Coach Stephanie, Coach Griffiths, Coach Kafsky, Coach Borchers, and Coach Butler. Without your guidance, I've not only become a better swimmer, but a better teammate, leader, and friend. To my family, my mom, my dad, and my sister, for the early mornings and late nights, the hours in the car and at the pool, your sacrifices have allowed me to be where I am today, and I will never be able to truly express my gratitude. And finally, I'd like to thank Mr. Peavy and the school for our incredible natatorium. This state-of-the-art facility has fostered unprecedented growth for our program, and I am confident that growth will continue long after I have left. Thank you.
Next up is Eva Ristic, and interesting about Eva, she had to choose this week between volleyball and soccer, and so Eva chose soccer to compete at Salem University, the Tigers there.
And I can tell you, Eva definitely made the right choice, that's for sure. I'm very excited to be able to speak about Eva. She is an absolutely incredible athlete. Obviously, from being able to choose from volleyball and soccer at a collegiate level, that tells you that she's an incredible athlete. Eva is just one of those people you just want to see succeed, like naturally. She just draws you in, and you just want the best for her. And I'm so excited to get to watch you achieve that. So a little backstory on Eva. Eva is from Serbia, and Serbian girls do not have a lot of opportunity to play soccer. But Eva, with her determined attitude, she found a way. Somehow she found a way. And she got to play for a couple years. And when I first saw Eva, I was watching her juggle on the soccer field, and she can juggle about 200 times in a row confidently. And I was like, okay, yeah, she's been playing soccer for like 100 years and then some. So I was super excited to get to see her. And then when I saw her practice, that had pretty much confirmed that for me. She's been playing her whole life. And then I found out she'd only been playing like 1.5 to 2 years. So yeah, incredible athlete. Yeah, so Eva, I just want to encourage you to take it all in. It goes by way too fast, it really does. One day you'll be sprinting at preseason and about to throw up on the side of the field, and then the next day you'll be crying on the sidelines as it's your last game. So, also a little fun fact for everybody, only about 4% of all high school girls soccer players go on to play D2 soccer. So congratulations on being in the top 4% of all soccer players. Congratulations, that's awesome. So yeah, congratulations, Eva.
The reason why I'm standing here today are the amazing people who saw my potential and gave me a chance. First of all, I want to thank my dad, who made it all possible by sending me here and giving me the opportunity to chase my dream. I also want to thank my coaches, Coach Jimenez, who believed in me even when I didn't believe myself. Coach Higby, I don't know if she's here, but she literally made me cry by the sideline. I don't know if you know that, and it really helped after everything. Also, Miss Chesser, who always had a way to ease my mind when I wasn't at my best. Coach T, that was killing me in the weight room every second day. And even after all of our practices. Also, I couldn't give this speech without mentioning my teammates. I'm very grateful for them, the season we had, and all the things that we accomplished. It has been an honor to be a part of the TFS history, and I'm blessed to even be able to play the sport that I love. I'm very excited to keep playing on the next level, and I wish all the best to my fellow classmates who are going to do the same. To finish this, I just want to reflect on a piece of advice my friend gave me a couple of years ago that really changed my mindset. If you're finding excuses, it just means that you don't want it bad enough, so you shouldn't do it in the first place. And also, Coach D, details matter. Thank you.
Julianne Shirley, heading to Berry College to compete for the Vikings. A couple of quick stats about Julianne. Number 4 in 100 meters all time. Number 2 in the 200 meters behind Hall of Honor legend Mariam Abdullah. Number 2 in the 400 meters behind a time dating back to 1989. A state competitor all 4 years. 3rd in the 400 meters last year, 3rd in the high jump at state this year, 5th last year. She anchored the 2023 state 4x4 relay team and this year's 8th place 4x2 relay. She holds records in 3 relays. Julianne, like some of our people out in the audience tonight, is a We Are Relay girl, and those ladies understand that life is about a We Are Relay person. One final note about Julianne, and I think I know her well enough to be able to share this. Julianne had an adversity at state where she got sick at the last minute. Quite devastating, honestly, just devastating to her. And but there was an ounce of time where every aspect of her being was trying to get back to being healthy. She couldn't run. She was sick, throwing up constantly. We made a decision literally with about 1 minute to spare before they had to check in. She was trying everything that she could to do to be a part of that relay. The next day, she spent all night eating saltine crackers and trying to get some rest and things like that, and got strong enough the next day to anchor that 4x2 relay team that tied their season best and placed 8th. I tell you the story because it's not all wonderful all the time. It's not all perfect. And these people that go to the next level, they don't have a perfect life. They don't have everything that goes right for them. What happens is they make the best of everything. The one thing that I want to let you know is I'll always remember the goosebumps that you and your teammates, your relay teammates, gave to me every time I watched you run. Congratulations.
First and foremost, I want to give all the glory to God, because without Him, absolutely none of this would be possible. I am truly blessed to have been a part of Tallulah Falls for the past 8 years, and that is something I will forever be thankful for. I would also like to give a special thanks to my parents, grandparents, coaches, teachers, and friends who have all pushed me and helped me become the person I am today. For the past 7 years, Coach Neal has not only been my track coach, but has also been someone who has become a mentor to me. Of course, Coach Neal has helped me become a better runner with tips and tricks, such as keeping my toe up underneath my knee and driving my hand past my hips, but most importantly, he has helped shape me into the person I am today. He has inspired me with things such as finding the good in the bad and enjoying peace always. Coach Neal has not only helped me become a better athlete, but a better person as well. These past 4 years on the varsity track and field team have been years to truly remember. I am so very thankful for all of the people who have been a part of my journey through the TFS track and field program. Memories such as breaking school records or standing on top of the podium with my best friends will forever be memories I cherish. TFS track and field will always hold a special place in my heart. Although this is the end of my TFS journey, I am so thankful for all the support from everyone surrounding me today. With that being said, I'm excited to continue my athletic journey next year at Berry College. Thank you.
Caden Walker. One phrase that we use in our program a lot is leave it better than you found it. And that's typically in reference to like a restaurant or bus or dugout. Let's just clean it up. Let's make it look better than when we got there. But in this situation, in this moment, it's regarding the impact someone can have on a program. And so when Caden got here, he was a skinny pitcher. He couldn't throw strikes, and we were trying to build something great. And it was a lot of work, but if you fast forward 3 years, there's so many moments of growth, so many details that we could talk about over and over and over, but at the end of the day, we just got done playing for a state championship, and Caden's going to Union University to be a catcher. So An amazing story, and we've talked about it a lot, a story that only God could write. But for Caden to be able to go to Union to play a position that he never played before he got here is just a testament to who he is, how hard he works. And catcher is a unique position in team sports because it's really the only position I can think of where your teammates are looking at you. You're usually, in any sport, you're looking at your opponents, you're looking across the way to your opponents. But when you're catching, the 8 other people on the field are looking right at you. And I couldn't think of a better person in the last 4 years for everyone to look at every day, whether it's in the classroom, in the community, on the field. He's the guy that I would want our team and our players to look at every day. So, Caden, we're better because you've been here. And I know Union University will say the same thing in 4 years.
All right, first of all, I would like to give all my glory to God because I couldn't be able without him. Then I'd like to thank my family, friends, teammates for all the support. Mommy, you the MVP. No offense, Pops. You know. And then my number 1 supporters, Miss Mickey in the back there, Bessie right there, Chesney. To Coach Butler back home, Coach Monson. Yeah. Thank you all for starting my journey and creating me as the young man I am today. Y'all took time with your busy days to coach me and mature me as a young man. And then Coach Pollock, you left it better than you found it, Coach. So I thank you for that. It has been a blessing, to have you as a coach for 3 years. And yep, lastly, I'd like to thank Don Griffin for reaching out and Coach McGee for giving me the opportunity to play the next level. Thank you.
Next up is Brianna Walter, Precision Rifle, University of North Georgia Nighthawks.
Bree came to us for this year, and getting her was a blessing. Rifle is a year-round sport, and we practice year-round and go to matches year-round. And the team that we have is very, very, very close-knit, and they're pretty cliquish. Bree came in and just wooed everyone with her sweet smile, her caring, how she cares for all the other athletes. She helps them, she gives them pointers, and she won over the team and fit in really well. As it says in Proverbs, iron sharpens iron. This girl's platinum. She is so good. Real quick, she not only won all area team, she won all state team, and she carried this little 1A school to the championship, and we were runner-up this year. And this is a sport that's still dominated by 7A teams, but we all play together, 1A through 7A. And she has just been so incredible. I'm going to miss her so much, but I tell you what, watch out for her. She's going to UNG. She could have went to any D1 school she wanted to. All the coaches would just love to have her. She's that good. But like God and family, she's going to UNG so she can be with her sister, her older sister. And the two of them are going to lead that small college up there with the D1 schools. I'm sure of it. And I'm so proud of her. One other thing. Keep your eye on the 2028 Olympics, because it wouldn't surprise me at all if she wasn't on the Olympic team.
I'd like to thank my previous coaches, and I would especially like to thank my current coaches, Mr. Tim Stammy and Ms. Keister, for supporting me and helping me to improve beyond what I thought I could do in rifle. I'd like to thank my incredible teammates for their support and for pushing me to be the best I could be, and I'd like to thank my sister for helping me learn how to do rifle in the first place. I'd like to thank my teachers and my peers for their support as well, and I want to thank my parents for their encouragement and for driving me thousands of miles to matches and never letting me give up on rifle. Finally, I'd like to thank God for his presence in my life and for bringing me here today, because none of this would have been possible without him.
Next up, going to Reinhardt University and competing in volleyball for the Eagles is Ashlyn Yaskowitz.
So first, several of the things that I'm saying about Ashlyn probably going to be said about Skyland, since they are kind of inseparable at times in what they do together. But first, one of those things is that Ashlyn showed me that she wanted to improve. From day one, entering the program, I don't think I've encountered anyone who has stayed after or come early for more practices than Ashlyn. That just shows the dedication that she had to the sport, to her team, to just trying to do her best at all times. This was a big deal for Ashlyn because I think that was the first year that she started pretty much in 9th grade to have organized volleyball, while all these other girls had been playing for years, club and school ball. So the amount of the extra reps that she had beyond the average player, I'm sure were thousands more than the average player by the time she ended her volleyball career, which helped her catch up and surpass all those who had been playing for years before. Another great quality for both of them was their helpfulness. They would volunteer every summer for the summer camps and be my little assistant coaches on the side there. And they even volunteered for this next summer as well. So it just says something about them that they want to help out and be there for the program, that they truly care about the program. Also, her versatility. I think you've played every single position throughout your high school career. So that just says something. She's willing and able to do what's needed for her team. The other standout quality was her tenacity and her desire on the volleyball court. You never wanted to let your team down and allow a ball to hit a floor anywhere near around you. As a senior, you led your team in that area. And I said it at our end of the year celebration, but no one else sacrificed their flesh and blood like you did, receiving stitches for one of her acts of sacrifice for her team. And she went back in the game too. Not only did you sacrifice on the floor, but you sacrificed your time, like I mentioned before. What more can I ask for an athlete than giving your whole heart, time, and body for your team? And for that, I believe Reinhardt is getting an excellent young lady that even their seniors will be able to look to as an example of true heart, sacrifice, and determination. So Ashlyn Reinhardt is lucky to have you. Congratulations.
I just want to thank everyone who has been a part of this incredible journey. From starting my volleyball career my freshman year of high school to winning the state championship my junior year, which inspired me to continue my volleyball career even further. Firstly, I want to thank Coach Tessa for giving me this opportunity to play at Reinhardt University. For that, I am forever grateful. Additionally, I want to thank all of my coaches from school and club for molding me into the player I am today. I want to thank Coach Heil especially for believing in me and never giving up on me. You always took time after practice to help me become a better player, and I will never forget that. Even outside of volleyball, you were always there for me. I also want to thank my friends and family for being my #1 supporters. You guys pushed me to be the best that I could be and cheered me on every time I was on the court. I would not be here without y'all. Lastly, I give everything to God. He has blessed me not only with my physical abilities to play the sport that I love, but also the support system that got me through the tough parts of recruitment. It's not easy, but God gave me the strength to push forward, and without him, I would not be where I am today. I love and will miss each and every one of you as I compete at Reinhardt University this coming fall. Go Eagles.
And the last of the 12 will be Skyland Yaskowitz, who will also play volleyball at Reinhardt University.
I told you they're inseparable. You know, they're even going to play at the same place. As I mentioned with Ashlyn, Skyland also showed me how much she wanted to better herself as an athlete. From her freshman year on, Skyland would also stay after practices countless number of times to try to better herself as an athlete and a volleyball player. This type of work ethic was what allowed her to make up for those years of not having that extra volleyball training and to become as good as she was, to be an integral part of our program very quickly, just 2 years after she was already, both of them were already on varsity, making an impact. It's just, while others had been playing 5 years before that. She truly gave it her all on and off the court. And also the helpfulness. I'm so thankful to both Skyland and Ashlyn for coming in on summers. Also being there in summers, getting extra training was integral to us becoming a successful program. Skyland had relentless pursuit of the ball on the court. When she was out there, she was giving it her all at all times. And she was always willing to dive on the floor for her teammates. Your sacrifice was appreciated by all of us. She was one of our leaders this year in, yes, her work ethic and sacrifice on the floor, but also in blocking and serving. She contributed greatly to the success of our program. And I confirmed this with Skyland a little bit ago, but one of the funny but telling stories of who Skyland is was last year during the state championship. So as you've seen, if you've watched volleyball at all, people come on and off the court at all times. And so a back row player was ready to come off the court, and Sophia was supposed to go in the game, but she wasn't paying attention. Skyland was the other person at that position, and she just stepped up and went right in the game. And so, which is a big deal because I could have gotten a yellow card just having a person up there ready to sub and nobody come there. So she saved me on that. But also, it said something about her initiative and her desire to compete. And I think that's cool that she was just able to step up in that situation when we needed it and go in there and wasn't scared of the situation and just go in there and do her best for her team. This says a lot about Skyland. It says she loves the game and loves to compete, and what a great combination to have out on the court. So just like Ashlyn, Skyland, Reinhardt is very lucky to have such an amazing teammate and competitor coming to add to their program. Congratulations, Skyland.
There are so many people and memories that TFS Volleyball has given me. The friendships that I have made are so special. They are like my sisters, and I am beyond grateful. Throughout my many years of playing for TFS Volleyball, the fans have been so amazing, and I couldn't be more appreciative. In addition, being a part of the most historic volleyball team and season was such a blessing. Winning the state championship felt like a dream come true. This is one of the many reasons that inspired me to continue my career at the next level. I want to thank everyone who has been a part of my journey. First, I would like to thank all of my coaches from school and club who have made this possible. Coach Heil, I am especially grateful for you because you never gave up on me and was always willing to stay before and after practice when I wanted some extra reps. To all of my coaches, you are incredible, and you have made me into the player I am today. Everyone of y'all have played a significant part in helping me perfect my craft and continue to do so, and for that, I am truly blessed. Thank you, Coach Tessa, for giving me this amazing opportunity to continue my volleyball career. Next, I would like to thank all of my friends and family who have supported me throughout my volleyball career and recruiting journey. They have been with me every step of the way, and I could not ask for a better support system. Y'all are my biggest fans. Lastly, I owe everything to God. He has gifted me with my talent and my love for the game. I would not be where I am today without any of these individuals. I will miss everyone dearly, and I wish all of these athletes and everyone else the best of luck in the future. I cannot wait to compete at Reinhardt this fall. Go Eagles.
Class of 2024 Next Level Athletes, we salute you and wish you the very best in your collegiate athletic endeavors and trust you will take your greatness to the next level as you shine the light from the mountains of TFS. We're now going to take a picture on all of you coming up here on stage. And then after that, we're going to separate out, and we have this area, the two backdrops, and the next level board in there. So each of you are able to go and take all of your memorabilia there and take pictures there. But all of you come forward now. So you can be shoulder to shoulder next to each other. We'll scoot you back as far as we need to. This photo will be able to get you. Ready? Right. So again, friends and families, we have 4 different places you're welcome to take pictures. We have 3 photographers roaming around. One will be upstage here. One is at each of the 2 backdrops. And then you have in front of the next level board also. You have Austin Poffenberger here taking pictures, Alicia Boggs, and you have Stephanie Dorantes. So you're right here with once we contemplate, happy to. I said once we get done.